Hello dear students, hope you are all fine. First of all, very congratulations for your success in your last class and for your promotion to 8th grade. So today we gather here for English lecture, right? I think you all have remembered me, myself Sasmita. Today we are going to discuss about a poem, that is Ant and the Cricket. In your childhood days, or when you were small kids, you may have heard some stories from your grandparents or parents or from any other else about the stories on fables or moral stories, right? Having some animals, some fairies, these types of stories you may have here. So out of the stories, here also a fable, a moral story based on an ant and a cricket that we will discuss in this chapter. Okay, so before that, I would like to request all of you, you have to open the book that you have already with you, that you have already provided you. So open that page, the poem in your unit 1. Okay, now we will start with the poem with reading and explanation. Okay, so shall we start? Students, before starting the poem, I want to discuss the main theme of the poem. What is the poem about? The poem is about the insects like ant and cricket. Here it is discussed about how should we be more active, more hardworking, so that we can get success. In order to get success or in order to achieve our goal, we should have to work hard. We should have that much of worthy. We should have that much of capacity to tolerate or to do hard work. That hard work, that story is told to you in this poem through the insect. How the insect cricket suffered suffered from his laziness, means he was not doing anything throughout the year. So how he suffered during the rainy season and what he did at last to survive himself, how he asked help from the ant and how he was rejected, then again what he decided, and how the suffering that is discussed here in this poem. And the lesson what we learned out of the poem, that will also I'll tell you, and you will also understand how laziness results in failure. Right? So now open your book, poem number 1 in unit 1. Now we will start our reading and at the same time explanation. Okay, let's start. Look at the book, page number 21. I am starting with the first line of the poem. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? Here it is said that throughout the summer or 1 month, the cricket used to sing and sleep and used to spend his time in amusement, in sleeping and singing and all. But when the winter came, what he found? He found his cupboard empty, and not a crumb to be found, not a single food he had left in his cupboard. Not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree, and for eating, neither he found a single flower or a leaf in the trees, because in the winter season everywhere there is snow, so it was very difficult for the cricket to collect food. And then he realized that what will become, says the cricket, of me, then what will happen to him, what would he now do to get the food for surviving, because there was no food at all, there was no food left for him. Throughout the summer he wasted his days in singing, so he did not collect any food for him. Now when the winter came, what will he do? Nothing. So he was thinking that from where should he collect the food, and what should he do, or what would he do to survive himself. Now come to the next paragraph. So in the second stanza, what did he say? That out of starvation, out of hunger, that made so much encourage to the cricket, that he decided to ask some help from some other animals, because up to that he was that much of hungry, or he was not getting any type of food for himself. So then he decided to ask some help from the from the ants. He went to the ant and asked him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain he wished only to borrow. He would repay it tomorrow. That means again what he was asking, and to the ant, that he asked for some shelter and some food or some grain which he would repay tomorrow. Means the next day he promised to repay to return the grains tomorrow, or the day after, the next day, to the ants. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. And if the ants would not help the cricket, or would not help him, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Starvation in the sense hunger. Out of hunger he would die, and out of sorrow also. So he, that much of sadness and that much of hunger he was with then, that he asked or requested the ant to borrow him some food and some grains that he would repay the next day. So dear students, I hope you have understood up to here, and we'll conclude the poem, or we'll come to the next stanza in our next lecture. Okay, till then, stay safe.